Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Let me just wake my character up. And hello. There we go, right, so let me get some game audio for myself. So, today we are doing the start of the withered wasteland town. Now, this is because what we're going to actually do is we're going to make a museum. Because we have this to display. The jump rope trophy. So off camera, I've been busy and I did 58 jumps off camera. We're going to see if we can do that now to show you what you need to do. So you need to do this and you need to get 51 jumps to get the trophy. So let's see how this goes. Now I am talking this time, so it might not go so well. But because I've already got the trophy, there's no pressure to do it perfectly. Because I've already got the trophy, so we don't necessarily have to get to 50. Would be nice if we do, but we will see. Right. We are doing pretty well, to be fair. I mean, I don't want to blow the trumpet because... Okay, this is the best I've ever done. Right, so he does a lot of speeding up and slowing down, but we got 67 jumps. That's a new personal record. Wanna play again now? No, we are stopping. So that is exactly how you do it. That is exactly how you do it. Oh, right, okay. I didn't actually think I'd get that far. Because normally, even now when I've done it, even when I do it, I still struggle. So, for saying that we did 67 jumps is impressive. Right, so let's get building this museum then. So, what we have done is we have already worked out the size of the museum. So, I think we might, I wasn't going to, but I might make it completely out of stone brick. Because I do kind of like that look. Though, the other thing I might do is around the windows I might use a different block. Because I have other blocks on me. So the idea is this is going to be a 3-floor building. Because we still haven't progressed too much with the story, I do not have magmamite form. Which does make this a bit more difficult because we don't have the form most people would use for building a project this big. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to do, I think, is it a painted wall? Yeah, the painted wall along, like, around the window seems like a good idea. So if we were to just do like that, just to change up the design a little bit. I do apologise about any weird camera angles you may get. So, first things first, so between kind of the last year and this year, I've got some iron doors, which cost me, I think it was 4 Pokemetal each to get these. So, but we've done that. And the idea is that in here we're going to have different event items And we're going to have a house for Hoppip, Jumpluff and Skiploom, I believe they're all called. However, I actually want to see, I do have some more cotton spores. That's good. That's good. Because we're going to display cotton spores as well. Now, also, but since the last stream, some other things have changed. Because we have, of course, we are doing videos on Pokopia, but I record the videos a week in advance. Which does kind of mean that some things have changed that I'm going to try and not give away too much of what I've done in the videos that haven't currently released. Because the video that's going to be about this is actually releasing Friday. Because tomorrow is a Tomodachi Life video. Who's opening my door? Oh, is it Pidgeotto? I don't know. That character. Whatever his name is. That character. I'm thinking, actually, do I want to go one further back with this? I'm not sure. Though Gumi's in the way. Does Gumi actually have a house? Where does Gumi live? I am making sure Gumi has a house. So just an average house, but oh, this is Gumi's house. I managed to not mess the habitat up in the work. That's impressive. I can't say that's going to stay the same. But what I'm thinking is just because of this fence, shall we just put a fence there to make this kind of a full garden? Yeah, I think we do. And I think what we also do is we maybe put these here, push the rock, which I want to say the video where I get strength, I would love to say, has already come out. I'm really hoping it has now, because we're about to use it. But to be honest, there's no way I'm going to keep secret everything that I did in the videos. There's some stuff that I've also done not in the videos. Is also a big thing. Oh, this makes a house. Okay. So this doesn't make a house, obviously, because of that. But that would then mean that this should make a house as well. But it doesn't because of this. There we go. So, this is the house. That's not allowed to be a house. I refuse to let this bit be a house. So, the idea is that this is the house. Now, ultimately, we do have different habitats around the museum, which I don't think there's any Pokemon going to be living in these habitats. But it's useful to know that they're there. I have also just thought, if I now make any changes to the building, it's going to be impacted, it's going to impact this, so I'm going to make sure to not have this fence go all the way to the building until the building's done. Because what I don't want is for this to become a house when it's not meant to be. because we're going to be making changes to the building that we've already done, what we don't want to do is stop this being a house and make the garden be a house. Right, there we go. I think, I want to say we're done for making changes to the ground bit. I think we are. Yeah. I'm going to say we can probably now safely connect this up. Knowing that it won't make a house. Knowing that this area, by the way, this area is pretty big. I mean, this is just a garden area. It's pretty big. Now, there is one thing I want to figure out, though. If I was to make an underground tunnel going from in here so right down here we have this. Now if I was to make an underground tunnel from here to the museum, sticking an iron door on here just for the full design of it, would that work? The difficulty in figuring this bit out is a lot of counting, because I don't know how this would link up, and there is a bit of a problem with it. So if we count from the puffy tree pillar there across, so that's 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think. Yeah. So this is why it's awkward, because the stairs don't stay straight. So we think it's 20 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Which means that anywhere on the left hand side of the building, if we were to go down far enough, we could make a tunnel to the tunnel system that is down here. And we could connect this to the museum, which I think fits quite well. Now that being said, if we think about this, there is one very big problem. We're gonna have to have the tunnel come in through the side and not through the side it wants to. Because the side it would come through is behind here. Oh. Oops. You can fit mysterious slates into the indentation on the wall. Mysterious slates, yeah, okay. Something might happen if you insert all the slates in the correct configuration. I'll wait till I get a picture of the correct configuration and then I'll do it, I think. I think that sounds like a good idea. Wait till someone does the work for me and copy it. Sounds like a really good idea, that. No, we will try and do it. Because we do have a few mysterious slates, so. But this is why I think this would be a good thing to have in our museum. And the other thing we have is through here. Oops. No, don't mind that block. Right. The other thing we have is through here. I can't get through though. I would have to power up my cut for that. Which you will get to see me do tomorrow. you'll get, no, not tomorrow, on Friday, you'll get to see me level up my cut ability. Not that I can, though I have the ability to do it now, I don't know what food it is. Bread. It's bread. Yeah, but yeah, you'll get to see that on Friday. But anyway, that links up to... I'm going to have to try and remember where it is now. Oh yeah, that links up to this over here, I do believe. In there. But again, we can't get in there. And so, I can't do it at the minute. Well, I could. What depth is it? So we'll do this from the ground level. So we go 1 block down, 2 blocks down. Hang on. So right, this is 1 block down, this is 2 blocks down. So the top of this step's 3 blocks down, which means this is 4 blocks down. Which means 5 blocks down, 6 blocks down, 7 blocks down, 8, 9, hang on, 8, 9, I reckon it's about 10 blocks below the ground level, I reckon. Shall we test this theory? Why not? We'll make a... Hang on, I've already... Why did I even make this? Oh, was this to try and make the... Yeah, this was to try and make the water wheel work. So... If we're saying it's 10 blocks down from this level. So right, that's going to be 1 block down. Can we mine that? No. Ah. Come to think of it, we might have an issue. Yeah, we probably can't do it in this video. In this stream, unless I actually go and do some cooking. Yeah, you know what? We leveled up Rock Smash off video anyway, so let's just go and do it. Much as I was going to try and avoid doing anything in the Rocky Ridges, we've come up with a great idea that requires me to go to the Rocky Ridges. So let's go over there. And then we'll build the museum. Because we can factor this into the design. I just don't have this frying pan in my house, so we're going to have to go to the Rocky Ridges, which means you get a sneak peek at some of the Pokemon over there that we have unlocked through doing the storyline. That I was going to keep video. I was going to do a lot of Rocky Ridges in video. But yeah, what we'll do is probably next week in the stream, we might try and get the Pokemon Center in the Rocky Ridges. I've seen what it requires. I know it's expensive. Right, I can't deny it's expensive. This is assuming I remember what anything is here. So, the Rocky Ridges, so the Pokemon Center, if you get out my Waybill Bazaar, needs 25 stone, which we have, 25 copper ingots, which I can get quite easy, 25 iron ingots, which I think I can get quite easy. How do we get crystal fragments? Okay, so I'm told that there's big blue crystals in the mines, and that is how we get that. So we'll have a look at some point. Is my frying pan here? Yeah. Right, so if we just put... Oh, I don't have enough ingredients. Give me a second. Give me a second, Chef Dente. Oh. Is that a carrot? No, it's a leaf. Oh, we could just nick a wheat. We could just take some wheat. And then go back in here. And can we get Chef Dente to make it with us? Oh, no, okay. Oh, we could do it with a leaf anyway. Simple hamburger steak, yes. That's what we want to do. Right, there we go. By the way, what I will show you is... if you go into the mines... I think this is the easiest way to get to where we need to be. Just an interesting point. If you go into the mines, all the way down here, hang on. Assuming we remember where we're going, which is a big assumption, into the lava area. Okay, sorry about that. It's just something going on in the room. So I'm told... Oops. By the way, can we push the... No. I'm told that behind one of these is where we can get crystal fragments. I can't go around that though. So what's behind here? Ah, that looks like where you're going to get crystal fragments. Okay. That's hidden though. That's quite well hidden. Anyway, that's not why we came here. So, down here, if we go over here, you can see up there is the museum. Now this is where I got iron door, the picture for an iron door to use Pokemetal. But this is the museum that you can actually go to, which is looking rather dilapidated and rather covered in volcanic ash, and it does just kind of have massive open areas. So we are going to at some point try and fix up this museum, but we're obviously building our own for events, for the events. But this is the actual museum in the game. It's got obviously all the fossils. You can actually donate these to the museum. You could give those to the museum architect, which is him, and I believe he could put them on display. So that's what this is. In terms of where this is in comparison to other things, I don't know, because it's almost entirely fully buried. Welcome to the Pewter City Museum, says Manokta. Yes, I have actually seen someone say that before. Is that this is the Pewter City Museum? It's a crystal fragment there. Massive blue crystal there as well. Because equally, there's this. You could just call me Buzzman. Okay, that's much easier. So, yes, I have seen this because it's got a nice space room as well, which is quite nice. But anyway, this is what I was meant to be doing. But yeah, that's how you get here, is through the caves. Is the main way that you can find it. But anyway, let's... Oh, there's a way for me to get there. Give me a second while I get distracted and not do what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, just a small lost relic. That's fine. So let me go over to the withered wasteland. And just give me a second. Okay, so yeah, we're just on our way to the withered wasteland. And then we will get back to building the museum. So that's the plan today. We're going to build our own museum. We're going to build our own museum in the withered wasteland. So, if you are enjoying the stream, please make sure you are leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. And where we are building. So we are building over here. And we now have Charizard on the wall. It's not helpful, Pokemon. Why do the Pokemon have to be specifically there? Right, let's build around the wall for now. And hopefully not fall. I hope this is not a spoiler for you, but did you know those fossils and the stands they're on are part of a Pokemon habitat you can build? I didn't. But that's useful to know. I don't mind little spoilers, to be honest. Well, is that a habitat for the Pokemon you find in the museum? Because I'm guessing it's got something to do with him. I imagine so. Right, is that... Yeah, because we just need to take that over there. Okay. By the way, can you jump onto the Pokemon Center? I'm kind of curious if you can get on top of the Pokemon Center. I'll have to see later. I just want to see, because I don't think I have much brick. Hang on, there's that chest. Yeah, I only have 19 bricks, so let's grab 10 clay. And we'll get Charizard, seeing as Charizard's at the museum. I imagine, sorry, there are multiple fossil Pokemon you can make their habitat in the museum or anywhere else you want. Okay. Thank you for that information, Buzzman. Thank you very much for that information. Right, look at this clay. Make me some bricks. There we go. And he can make us 20 bricks while we get on with building. And hopefully he will be done doing that. Even though it's going to kind of look like he's setting fire to the building. But this is to hopefully mean that we don't run out of the bricks that we're using. Because I was originally going to use the painted wall a bit more, but then I decided that this block looked quite nice, so we're going to build it out of this instead. But we're going to need a lot of this. Which is why I've gone and got him to make some more, because we're definitely going to run out of this. Now, I have actually seen a video on someone who figured out where every part of Pokopia is. Because they went through and they actually figured out where every part of the land is actually from in the game. In like the original games. Which is how I remember the fact of the Pewter City Pokemon Center. Oh, I've run out of bricks. Okay. Let me go make some more bricks. We'll make some more bricks with what we've got, and then we need to work on something else while we wait for the rest of our stuff. Okay, right. Let's just make 90. That'll do for now. Oops, right. Okay, so we've got to make 90 of the, is it stylish stone brick or just stone brick wall? So we made 90 of that. And the Pokemon that were here have finally disappeared for a moment, so we can go and put these in. I like how you can actually build inside of a tree. That's cool. Because I can't just simply move the tree, so well, I can't at the minute. I think you can eventually move trees, but I've spent a long time just... I spent a long time not doing the storyline, so eventually we will move the tree, because it's kind of in the building a bit. So, we've got this now. I just want to see. Can I jump onto the... Oh, you can actually get on top of the Pokemon Center. I like that. You can get on top of the Pokemon Center. Anyway, now that we've tested that, which was really important to test, of course. Right. We can grab that. And so this is going to be... We're probably going to put a ceiling on top of here. So for now, I'm just going to put a block there to remind me that that's the ceiling. And then let's do... right. Give me a second while I figure this design out. So if we did that, and then I'm thinking, if we put a block there and a block there, we can put that block there. That seems like a good idea. There we go. I'm thinking we do that. That's what I'm thinking. I need to... I'm just going to make a staircase, I think. If we make a staircase up the wall, that seems like a good idea. And I will continue the staircase the full way. And then I'm going to fall. Right. Me go back in the museum. There we go. And we'll go back up our staircase that we've just made. And hopefully not fall this time. There we go. Right. Let me put some blocks here. Because I want to focus on the front. So the next pillar's here. And then it will be here. So let's pull it to there. And then I'm thinking, should we do a big window here, I think. Yeah, let's do a bigger window here. That seems like a good idea. Though, I don't think I can jump across, so every time we fall, we're gonna do a bit more work on this wall. Because we can't get up. Are you building a museum in that spot? Yeah, I'm building a museum here. Because in the museum, I'm gonna put the jump rope trophy that you get for doing the jump rope contest. And other event stuff that we get throughout the game. So throughout the different events that we will get in the game at different points, I'm going to put that stuff in the museum, which is kind of my reasoning for building this. Right, let's go across here then. And then we could do the pillars that we're going to mark, that we've marked out on the front, we're going to do here as well. And then once again we will put the painted wall across here. And oops, I've put that in the wrong place. Let me just remove that. Right. And then I will build this side up for a second, just to make sure I can put the painted wall in there. There we go. Right, so right, that works like that. So I think what we'll do is put some more of this in along this wall here. I'm not sure how much of the stone brick I've got left, so there we go. We've got 27 left, so we've got enough for now. And then we'll just need to get some more clay off, or some more brick off Charizard in a second. Yeah, so that's where we're going with this. So we need to do this side wall here. And then what we can do is in a second, because we're probably going to run out of, yeah, we've only got 6 brick left, so in a second we'll go get some more brick from Charizard and craft some more stone bricks. There we go. Right, just give me a second, just kind of need to put something on charge, and then we'll get back to building the museum, so we can get a home for Skiploom. Hello to Lackier Gaming here, but lurking and streaming myself. Okay. Do you think you're going to keep the other museum from Pewter City, or are you going to try? I'm going to keep both museums. I'm going to keep the one in Pewter City, or the Rocky Ridges as it's called in this game, and I'm going to build this one, because they've got different purposes in my idea. They've got a different purpose for both of them, so I'm going to keep the one in the where the Pewter City Museum is, as well as this other one that I'm doing. So yeah, that's the plan. We're not going to destroy it. One, because that would be a massive task to destroy that museum. Because I've seen on videos how big the museum is in the Rocky Ridges. That would be one very big task to destroy it, so we're not going to destroy it. Definitely not. Right. Just give me a second. Okay, right, there we go. So, let me go back down to Charizard then. Here are some bricks. I still work on the rest. How many bricks have we got? 10 bricks. Okay. So we can make some more stone brick, which is good. Blocks. Stone brick wall. We can make 50, which is not too bad. Because that will keep us going for a bit longer. And then, yeah, we'll work on the floor. What does Bulbasaur want? I'm not doing another round of skipping. Okay, 3 bags of adorable head seeds. Nice. Yeah, we're not doing any more skipping for this stream. Because obviously we did skipping at the start of the stream. Well, I did pretty well, to be fair. I think the best skipping I've done on this now is 67 jumps. I don't know if any of you are working on that. Oops. I don't know if anyone else is doing the skipping contest, but I've done 67 jumps. Is my best at the minute. Right, let's build this up then. And then I think, yeah, we could then do the painted wall again. So let's go and build all of this up. And yeah, so the idea is Hoppip, Jumpluff and Skiploom are going to have a home in here as well. Do you ever time skip or time travel in this game to help complete tasks or buildings quicker? I haven't yet. That isn't to say I won't, but I haven't yet. At the minute I'm doing quite well, aside from the other week I did go back in time slightly just to collect an extra stamp because I missed a day, and so I went back in time to just get a stamp. Well, that's as much as I've done at the minute. Because I used to time travel quite a bit. When I was younger and playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, I used to time travel on that a lot. And to be honest, I messed things up on it. So if you look to like the time of when things were completed, it was all out of time order. Because I had time travelled so much, you'd have things built before the town was created, so... But yeah, I've not currently time travelled on this. And equally, like, if I do, because I know there's no punishment for time travelling in this game, but I know there's another game that I'm playing on YouTube that does punish you for it, because I'm also playing Tomodachi Life Living the Dream on the channel, and that one does punish you for time travel. If you time travel on that, you kind of don't get things working perfectly. Because certain things won't reset properly if you time travel on there. Right, I'm gonna just do that, I think. Okay, I've run out of brick again, so I'm gonna travel back up here. Can I... This staircase is becoming very useful now. Right, I just want to put that there. Okay. The only time traveling punishment for this game is the daily Pokemon stamps you get for that little card on the PC. Yeah, that's the only reason I've actually time traveled is because of that stamp card. Right, okay. I'm gonna get some more clay as well because I think we're gonna run out. I think I'm gonna run out of the bricks even with more being made, so I'm gonna just make, we'll go 20. We'll see if we give Charmander 20. Oops. I did not mean to do that, right. And then what blocks do we have? Oh, I might do a hardwood flooring actually. That should work. Assuming I can make more hardwood flooring. Yeah, we absolutely can. Good. Right. Let me see if I can find Charmander. Because he's the other Pokemon that I have in this area with the burn ability. But it depends if he's at home. If not, we'll have to go and get some honey. He temporarily lives here. Because I've not built this area up yet. But yeah, he's not home. So let's go and grab the honey. How many areas have you unlocked in the game? I've unlocked the Rocky Ridges, the Bleak Beach, and I've been to Pallet Town. So the only other area I've not unlocked is the Sparkling Skylands. But I'm working on unlocking it. We should hopefully unlock it next week, I think. Okay. Okay, so he's still working on some of the bricks. That's fine. We got 6 bricks. Right, okay. They're both making the bricks for us. That's good. So yeah, the only one we've not got is the Sparkling Skylands. Which is why I'm currently building this without the Magnemite transformation. Because I don't have it. Because I spent a while just kind of... not like messing about, but just I've spent a lot of time designing, so I've not actually gone and done all of the story that a lot of people have done. I didn't think to bring any carrots with me, so I'm just gonna... Actually, we'll go and get them so we don't have a loading time. We'll go and grab them from our storage. Is it this chest? Yeah, right. We'll grab ourselves about 5 carrots. That should do for now. Actually. While I'm over here, I should actually get some windows, assuming I have them. Yep. 24 windows, that'll do. And I want some stairs. If I have stairs. I'm pretty sure I have stairs in one of these. None of you mucking about today. Yeah, definitely not. Right. I do have stairs. Stone steps, that works. Do I have stone stairs? You know you can restore your PP at the Pokemon Center, right? Yeah, I do. I was trying to avoid too much of a loading time, so... I decided to go get the carrots as well, because then we have a more continuous supply. Right, okay. Let me... Oh, I didn't eat the carrot, did I? Okay, right. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna like use the full PP, so it kind of works to just have a bunch of carrots on us. So I'm gonna clear this floor out, put a new floor in, and then we will see how much we have left to do the next floor. Right. Let me just destroy this, because, yeah, I haven't fully figured out the design, which is kind of why I'm making it up as I go along a bit. Because I didn't come up with the design before starting. Right. There we go. So, let's pick up all of this stuff. There we go. And we'll grab the hardwood flooring that we have 71 of. Okay, right, so we'll see how much of the floor we can get done without crafting more. Which, hopefully, I mean, 71 should get us quite some way on the floor, I think. I don't know how big the building is, but I think it's at least, I think it's about 11 or 12 blocks, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 blocks wide. Can you imagine if you were sucking up all the materials in the game and there was a Pokemon right there and you accidentally sucked him up? That would be funny. I mean, there's a lot of small Pokemon around, so it would be funny if that was actually to happen. Especially because, to be honest, I have a really small Pokemon that lives literally right next to where the museum is. I have a really small Pokemon because I've got Gumi lives literally in the habitat right next to the museum. There's a small habitat between the museum and the Pokemon Center. So that's why equally Gumi keeps just making an appearance. Because he lives right next door to us at the minute. Mainly because I've not given him a home yet. I've not given him a home. Right. Let me see. Oh, wow. So this is actually bigger than I thought. Because I'm going to have to make some more hardwood flooring. That's fine. I have the resource to make more. I didn't remove the blocks under the door. Oops. Do not break the door. Please do not break the door. Okay, right. Right, hardwood flooring then. Just so we can put some underneath the door. And then, yeah, so. Once we've done this, what we can do is we can figure out how we're going to do that. Do you still play Animal Crossing? I don't currently play it. I have played Animal Crossing New Horizons, but not for a long time. I think I restarted it at the end of last year and then just end up being too busy to continue playing it. But I played New Horizons. I think I've played it for like a good few hundred hours, I think. Right, let's make... Oh, hang on, no. Yeah, actually, let's just make 100 of this. Yeah, I played Animal Crossing New Horizons from when it released. I played it for, I think I played it for like near on 6 or 7 months every day. Because I 5-starred my island within about a month of it releasing. Because I just spent a lot of time doing it. Because of, obviously, we were going through the pandemic at that point. So, I wasn't doing much else. I'm too busy to play Animal Crossing, says the person currently playing Pokemon Pokopia. Yeah, true. But to be honest, I'm too busy to play Animal Crossing because I play too many other games. That's literally the reason why I don't have time to play Animal Crossing. Is because I'm playing so many games. Right, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. Right, so I want to do a staircase. Where do I do the staircase? We'll do the staircase this side and make sure this is lining up. Yeah, that's in the middle. Okay, that's good. To be honest, I didn't know. Because I didn't calculate how big it was. I'm glad that there is a middle point to the building. We'll do that, I think. We'll do that for now. And then we'll figure out how we do the staircase. Yeah, because the floor's like there. I think the floor's this level, so we'll do this. I think you would find if you played Animal Crossing live stream for a little bit on a regular basis, people would enjoy it and watch your stream. Yeah, I mean, Animal Crossing is a very popular game. It is a very popular game. Because I remember when it first came out, like when New Horizons first came out, you'd find videos on it everywhere. And there's still a lot of people making content on it. Right. But yeah, I could do Animal Crossing content in the future. We will see. We'll see what happens because I'm already like streaming. I currently stream 4 times a week on 4 different games, as well as do videos on those, so we're kind of playing a lot of games on here, so maybe when we change some games up at different times. Oops, I've just made a mistake. Right, let me pick that up. And then, right, there we go. I don't want to mess this up. Right, there we go. Oops. Right, I want to take that to there, I think. Yeah, we'll take it to there and then go along here. And just place that there. Right, we still got 40, so we should have plenty of this. We should have enough to do this floor. And then Charizard should hopefully be done making the bricks for us, so we should be able to get some more of the stone brick wall made. Oops. Okay, right, there we go. I look forward to seeing if you stream Animal Crossing in the future. Thank you. Yeah, we will see. Right, let me do that. Everybody should consider oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to read that message, but I think you may have. Yeah. Right. Let me see. So we're gonna need to do some more stairs, but yeah, okay, we can't do it there. Everybody should consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video like I did today. Thank you to Buzzman for subscribing to the channel. It does, of course, help us out. I'm going to put those blocks there just so I can put stairs down. And then can we still get down the stairs? Yeah, we can still get up and down, so that's good. Right, so we'll do that. And I'm going to make some more stone stairs and get some more bricks. And I'm going to leave the design open to being expanded. I'm going to leave the design of the museum so that if we need to, we can add an extra floor or add to the building. Because obviously we don't know how many events we're going to have. So we will have to see. There you go, Ditto. Thank you. When was the last time you took hydrating break? I've got a drink with me, so I just keep having a drink periodically, so we're okay on that one. Maybe some bricks. Yes, there we go. I always have a drink when I always make myself a drink before I start streaming so that I don't run out of it. Right, I need to go back to the crafting station because I need to make the bricks and I need to make the stairs. Because I need 4 more stairs, so I'm gonna grab some more stone as well. Oops. Right, so if we can make another 50 of that, so that's good. Made 50 stone wool and buildings, we need... Okay, that makes 5 a time, so that works. That's good. And then we will head into the building. And we can continue doing... We'll do these stairs. And then we can continue the walls now that we have some more bricks. I just need to get these stairs in place. There we go. And then the extra stairs will be useful because what I'm thinking is we might be able to connect up the weird, like, mysterious slate room that's just kind of past the wall there. So obviously just like over there, under the ground, we have the mysterious slate wall. So I'm thinking I might link that up to the museum in an underground tunnel, which would give us more space in the museum and also give us an extra area. It's kind of funny all the chatting I've been doing at the stream when I've only gotten 75 XP on YouTube. Oh, I don't know how the XP thing works, to be honest, so... right. Let me get the windows. And we can do this. Right, okay. So we can get these windows in. Though because we now have more windows, we're going to use these a lot more. So I need to see if I've got the recipe for it. Okay, that's all our windows used up. So we've got... We managed to do the first 2 floors of windows. That's good. Right, so... If we go up here... Oops. I realised that I hadn't put the floor in. Let's actually get some more of the floor, just so that we don't make ourselves fall repeatedly. Right. Blocks. Hardwood flooring. No, we do not want to make 460 hardwood flooring. Let's not be silly. We'll just make 70 floors. Because that's much more sensible than making 50. Make 460. And then I'm also going to make some more stone stairs. I'm going to make some more stone stairs. Just so that we can go down further. Okay, so let's close the doors. And then we can go all the way back up to the top. And we can put some hardwood flooring in. Right, there we go. So we can do this. We should at least make it safer for us to build the last floor. Oops. There we go, right. If we do this, they should make it safe for building the walls up for this floor. Right, there we go. So we've got this all working. I think Tangrowth is obsessing with Bulbasaur for some reason. Yeah, he's been doing that since the skipping event started. So since the skipping event started, he's been very obsessed with Bulbasaur. So I think it's because of Bulbasaur running the big event. Which I spent a long time yesterday getting that trophy. I think I spent like an hour just endlessly skipping to get that trophy because the main thing that was throwing me off was when you do 50 jumps, Bulbasaur slows the rope down and it massively threw me off. And I couldn't get past it for so long. Right, let me... I'm gonna just do that, and then... There we go, I can go along here, and then we'll do the wall afterwards. Someone should tell him... someone should tell him growth... Oh, should tell Tangrowth it's not good to obsess over stuff. Yeah. Shall we see what Tangrowth actually says? Yeah, he didn't actually say anything about it. He just has that Bulbasaur on his above his head. Right, okay, so we need to... Oops, not there. Right, I want to do that. Oops. And then we'll put the painted wall in. So I think I have enough painted wall to finish that part of the build. And then we can do this. Right, okay. So now that we've done that, we can build the rest of the walls up. And then because we've been doing this for a while, Charmander should have some of our bricks ready for when we inevitably run out of the stone brick wall. Now he's going to grab that piece that just came down here. Right, my stairs here. Good. So where were we? Here. I've just placed that in the wrong place again. No. Do not break the stairs. There we go. Right, there we go. So yeah, my plan is going to be, I think, over the next week, I might do some work on getting the ores to try and do the Pokemon Center in the Rocky Ridges. Because I believe once you've got the Pokemon Center in the Rocky Ridges, I think that's how you unlock the Sparkling Skylands. Which will be fun to go there. Because then we can get the last doll that's linked to an area. Because I realise I still don't have the Ditto doll. I've played this game since it released and I still don't have the Ditto doll. I have all the dolls apart from the Ditto and the Dragonite doll. Ah, hey. Okay, so Charmander's got all the bricks ready for us, which is good. And then what we will do is we'll finish the walls and we'll put a ceiling on top of the top. And then we can try and see if we can link up the two areas that I was on about earlier. 40 should do it. And then how many hardwood floor do I have? 10. Okay. We'll make another 70 then. There we go. I should have done this build in Pallet Town because that allowed to get really close to unlocking one of the EV evolutions. Because to unlock the EV evolutions, obviously we need to do the challenges in Pallet Town. One of those is place 300 roadblocks. And the hardwood flooring classes as a road, so I'd do really well if I was over there. Because by doing this, I think I've used by doing this build, we've used some 240 hardwood flooring, I think. So if that was in Pallet Town, we'd be so close to the 300 roads that you need for the quest. Because to be honest, I've not started looking at that yet. I've been told about Evie's friends, but I've not looked into getting any of them. I know there's some that are a bit easier, because one of them's, I believe, just having a Pokemon live with you. So that one, when we actually come to do it, that will be probably the first one we do. But then I know there's some that are a bit more difficult. Oh, I underestimated how much I needed. Let me see, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think if we make 10 more, we should be okay. Can I go through the wall now? I was trying to be lazy and go through the wall. Okay, let's just go out here and go and make 10 more stone brick. I was trying to not make too much, but never mind. Right, there we go. And by the way, do I have the exhibition stand item somewhere? I do. Okay. I like your idea to expand the museum underground. I think that would be very cool. Yeah, I think it would be very cool because obviously there's a lot of underground stuff in the game anyway. Because obviously over on the other side of the cliffs, if you go underground, you do have quite a lot going on. So at the very start of the stream, I went and figured out round about how far down the stuff is, so I know how much we need to go down. So it's about 10 blocks beneath the museum is where all the stuff is. So it's about 10 blocks down, and then just over there is where I'm thinking of linking it up to. Because then it could be like just one big exhibition underneath on all the previous tunnels and that. And then it makes a permanent exhibition out of the mysterious slate wall where we've done it. But I'm gonna do this, and then we will get to work on the underground tunnels to see if we can make it work. Though I get the feeling we're probably gonna need a few more hamburger steaks, so we will see. Because I've only made one, and I'm kind of thinking there is actually a fair way we've got to go, so I might go and make some more before we start. And then when we've done this bit, all I'm going to do to get down is probably just jump. Probably just jump back down. Because we've nearly done the ceiling. Oops. Let me pick that up. And then I think on the ground floor is where I'm going to do the... I think on the ground floor I'm going to place my trophy for the skipping contest. Because that was literally the main reason why I wanted a museum, was to display my trophy. Are you planning to make an underground rail path with an underground system of train tracks? I could. I hadn't thought about doing that. But now you've said that, that's a good idea. I could do an underground train track between the museum and the other areas. I like that. I haven't thought much about using the train tracks, but that is a point. We can use them quite a bit. I'm just going to stick that in there. And then we'll stick all of our random soil blocks away. And then I'm going to grab... I'll grab 3 of those, and then... If we grab... Yeah, that should do. And then I just need to go back to the rocky ridges in a minute. But what I'm going to do is next to the stairs, I'm going to put my trophy here. So jump rope contest, 22nd of the 4th, 26. Record 67 jumps. There we go. Oops, we've put our trophy in. Looks nice in our museum. And yeah, just gonna go make some more hamburger steaks, and then we will try our idea. And we will see if we can make it work. But yeah, if I do more with the rail tracks, I'll have to find the recipe somewhere. I'll have to get the recipe in the game to make the rail tracks. Because I know you can make more. And yeah, I think it would work quite nicely to have that. Got to go for now. Hope to see you soon. Okay, that is fine. Thank you for joining us, Buzzman. Oh yeah, I need to collect that. I need to collect the harvest veggies as well while I'm here. Does this go down to the frying pan? I think it does. Ah, yeah. That's where we need to be. Okay, we could do that. Oh. Let's see what this makes. This should make a hamburger steak of some kind. You made one tomato hamburger steak. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll do that. We need a leaf and that. Tomato hamburger steak. There we go. So we're going to make a few of these just so we can actually try and have enough to do what we wanted to do. I've got the ability to make 2 more, so we'll make 2 more and then we will go and do it. So, right, there we go. And this time we'll just use 2 of those. Oh, hang on now. I won't do any more because I've not got the tomato for it. And I want them to stack, so right, return home. Withered wasteland. Yeah, that's fine. I still need to set up a house in the Rocky Ridges because then I can teleport there and back. But for now, we don't have a home in Rocky Ridges, but that's fine. Okay, we've arrived home, so let's leave there. And then let's go into the museum. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, okay, I did not need it to do too wide, but that's fine. Right, so I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think this should be 10. Okay, right. Is that all the blocks? Yeah, they were. So I want to say, if we mine across here... Oh. Inspect. So they might fit in this indentation. Oh, is it that close? Hang on, right. That's actually closer than I thought it was. Could we... Okay. I'm gonna go in through the side. But I think... Okay, what I'm gonna do... is I'm gonna go down this side. But then I might do the entry from the corridor. I might do that from the other side. Yeah. Okay, right, let's close that. And yeah, I'm gonna do the entrance into that room down here. I'm gonna do that from in here, just so that it works better. Because I kind of think it could go here. And then... Hang on. I'm concerned that I'm on the wrong level. I think we are. Okay, right. Let me have a look. I think our calculation went wrong somewhere. Right, okay, I've got another idea. I've got another idea while we temporarily figure this out. I'm gonna get a ladder. Because this hasn't quite gone to plan. Because it was one much closer than I was expecting. But it was also... I think I've got the wrong height. Do I actually have any ladders? I don't have any ladders. Right, how do we make ladders? Buildings. Ladder, right. I'm going to make 15. Just to be sure. Because I'm thinking... if we actually go in here... go down here... because that's... that. How much higher were we? I don't know. I think we're only like a couple of blocks too high, I'd say. So let's go down here. Let's go to here. Ah. Hang on. Oh, that's under the... Ah, okay. I figured out where I made a mistake, I think. Me grab the... we'll just shoot bow in ordinary soil, that's fine. Okay, so the entrance is there. But I'm going to say that I think our tunnel is here. Okay, right. Oh, come on. I don't want to break the wrong blocks. Okay. So we figured it out. The effects of the food have worn off. Let me find tomato hamburger steak. We've had some copper ore while doing this. This is good. And we will mine this. So I was kind of in the right place, kind of slightly off. But that's fine. I'm gonna put... That needs to go there, I think. That needs to go there, and I need to put something in there just to hide that. There we go. And I will place down, we'll just place that there for now. There we go. So that now links up to the museum quite nicely. Now the other bit is this through here, which I'm thinking if we continue digging along here, we will obviously decorate this all to look how we need it to eventually, but I just want to see if we can link this up to the tunnel there. I mean, by doing this, we've got like over 100 white rock through this crazy idea. Okay, we can do that. So I'm gonna say hang on. Yeah, we can open this up. Okay. No, I've just destroyed some of the wrong blocks. Right, okay. That's the block. Yeah, okay. I don't want to make a mistake and put the wrong block back in. You know this is going to take so much cleaning up. So, right. Oh. There's actually so much stuff around here, down here. So this is the level that we're on. I think it would make sense to extend this corridor. Because that's then the same level as this. So let's work from here. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 9 blocks we need to travel from there. So we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I'm right, and I really hope I am, because otherwise I'm wasting my leveled up rock smash on something pointless. Oh no, right. I mean, I say oh no. I think we're still on the right track. I'd say we should be. Surely we're still on the right track, because, like, this is quite a way. Because the corridor stops a few after. Okay. Right, we've got 2 more hamburger steaks, so... Yeah, there we go. So you could go from the museum to here, and then if you work your way around somewhere, you could get out to the top. Wait, where does that go? Oh, hang on. Is this where the exit is on the surface? Yeah. Okay. So this is cool. You can go from this area here, which that's the entrance to the Sparkling Skylands. So you could go from here through the underground system, and then if you kind of know where you're going, because I don't, to be honest. Somehow you can go into here, and then we can go down here into here, and then through our tunnel that we've made, we can go up into our museum. There we go. I like that. I like that you can have the museum being linked up with the underground tunnel. I think that works. I think that's cool. I like that idea. However, it does mean that we have a lot more work to do. Because we're going to have to get this block and put that block all in here. And all throughout in this. And then I might I might have a look what doors we have and put some doors into the connecting thing for here. But yeah, so this is what we've got. Your underground tunnel looks brilliant, man. Thank you, Busman. Thank you for that. Yeah, so we've got this all linking up, so we can definitely make this an extension of the museum, and it was closer than I was expecting, because that's the opposite side of the mysterious slate wall. So that's quite cool. I'm just gonna get the blocks to decorate it. I'm gonna get the blocks to decorate it, get the extra stair blocks, because it's 10 blocks, I think. No, it's 11 blocks, I think. Right, blocks. So we can make 50. That might be enough, it might not. We will see. And then I need more stone. Where's my stone? Here. We will make then some more stone stairs. So we've got 10 sets of stone stairs. I'm just going to put the white rock that I've got. I'm going to put all the white rock in here. Just to save on inventory space. I mean, I'm not too worried about the inventory because we do have the 3 pages. Because we have this, this, and this. We have 3 pages of inventory space, so it works out. Right, how's best to do this then? I'm going to start from down here because up there we do have some blocks that aren't white rocks, so I'm just going to do that, and then we're going to just stick the normal stone brick wall going around here, I think. So we could do that just to make it in keeping with the design of the museum. And this will make... I think this should make it look a bit nicer. And it gives us the extra kind of exhibition room. Because we can now have an exhibition in our new museum for... we can have an exhibition about the mysterious slates. Which seems like a good idea, I think. Oops. I need to be careful on the mining for these stairs, I think. Yeah. Because we only need to tap once because we've got leveled up Rock Smash. I like how Oddish is going for an adventure. Oh, hang on. I've made a mistake. All those blocks that I've just removed, I wasn't meant to remove. Okay. We will put all these blocks back. Because I now realise the stairs were meant to go on top of the blocks we'd already got, so... If we pick up those blocks, pick the stairs up, and then we'll do... We could do the staircase like this, I think. And we'll see if we can actually get through. Which so far is looking good. Ah, good. So we don't bang our head on any of it. And we can now just walk straight down and into the lower area of our museum. I'm just gonna stick if I can. There we go. I just want to stick those in there just so that it's not gonna cause a weirdness in the designs. Oh, hang on. That's all the white rock I've got into it. Let me just stick some plaster down there. I will just stick some plaster in that hole. There we go. Just to keep all the blocks looking right. I've just thought, actually. Oops. Did not want to pick those stairs up, but that's fine. I just want to see. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. I was going to see if I could break the blocks beneath the wall, but we can't, so that's fine. That's all normal blocks, so we'll mind that when we're not on the effect, I think. I think that's normal blocks as well, actually. Hang on, no. No, I think that is white rock. Losing my mind. Right, okay, so I think we can mine along here. And then we will put the stone wall in. For this ridiculous build. This ridiculous idea I've had that I actually quite like. Right. Me do this then. I keep accidentally letting go of the ZR button. Right. And then we'll go along here while we still have the effects of the hamburger steak. I don't want to mine excess blocks. I am just going to end up with hundreds of white blocks that I'm not going to be using. Right, okay. Eating hamburger steak has powered up your rock smash. Good. Right. Let's go pick up all of this white rock. And we will see how much we've got. So, we just from doing this little bit there, we've got 73 white rock. Which means we're so going to need more of this stone tile brick. Or whatever. It's just stone brick wall, I think. Well, we're so going to need loads of this for this tunnel. But this can be a more longer term I can't talk. A more longer term project. Because we can't instantly fill the museum anyway, so that's okay. But I like how we kind of have the extra exhibition space. And some of it is more of what was just already in the area. Which I like the idea of. I like the idea that some of it was already in place in the for the museum. Right, I'm just going to go up here because I need to make more. I need to make more stone brick tiles. Can I, Charizard, I need to talk to you. Charizard. Okay, we got 20 bricks, which should make, I think, 100 stone tile brick, whatever it's called. Stone brick wall. Stone brick wall. Right, 100 more of that. Good. Right. So let's close those and we can go back down here then. And I'm also thinking, because the ceiling's quite low, so I would like to extend to make the ceiling one higher. Right. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no. What area even is that, and how do we get there? This is why we don't interrupt with the tunnels that already exist. Because we've broken into this. Is it this? Ah, yeah. We broke into here. Okay. This is like such a maze. Wait. This goes up to the entrance. So, that's actually much closer than I thought. Because if that's the area we've just messed the floor up of, which means we're just down here. Okay. So we're gonna have to put this aged stone flooring back in. We'll put that in like that, I think. Yeah. And then, oh, actually, we have one more block, so we could put that in there. There we go. And then I can remove those, I think. Yeah, we can remove those. And then I can remove that. Just because that gives us the extra, like, headroom. That gives us the extra headroom, which I like. I'm also going to remove that, because I'm going to put the iron door in there, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do an iron door there. Right. Okay, stone brick wall is going to go all the way along here. Just so that all the corridors link back to the original building. Even though we're now, like, quite far from the original building, I think. I think in terms of where the original building for the museum is, I think we're quite far. Because I think from the building that we've just built, we're now, like, a good way from that. Because we're now in the cliffs, I think. Oops. Oh, no, no, no. I've just broken the floors again. This is the issue. Like, we've got such a tight space that if any rock smash that's slightly wrong can make a right mess of the rest of the thing. So we need to be very careful. We need to be careful, otherwise we could mess up the other rooms. No, we don't want to put one there. I will destroy that in a minute. And I'll do that, and I will do this 3 high now. Just so that the wall is accommodating the higher ceiling. There we go. Right. There we go. So we've got a lot more of the wall covered in that. That block's still white rock. So I'm going to remove that. Because while I've got the power up, I'd like to remove as much white rock from the corridors as we can. And then this is just the bit where the ceiling's just got to come down a bit. Right, okay, so let's place the stone brick wall in here. And we'll link it back to this room here. Oops, I've just placed that in the wrong place. Oh no. I've done it again where I've broken a floor somewhere. I will sort the broken floor in a second because I need to figure out where the broken floor is. Right. Yeah, I think that's going to be just outside the room. Yeah, it's going to be just outside the room there. Right, I think we've done... Hang on, no, because that's white rock there, I think. Let's remove that then. Just so we can get rid of as much white rock as we can. Yeah, because that's white rock. Because obviously if we're going to change the floors in here, we need it to not be white rock. So we need to remove that. Oops. I've fallen in the holes that we made earlier. Right, can I break... If I break that one, I can stand between these. And that will work. So we're just gonna mine along here. And clear out the floor space. Which should work. If we clear out the floors. And then we can put a new floor in a second. Okay. Let me just collect up all the white rock. Okay. And then if we break this, I'm just gonna turn my game audio down. There we go. So we could do this and we can put a new floor in. Should work. Right, do we have any of the flooring on us? Only 3. Okay. We're definitely going to need to make more of this then. Right, okay. Let's go make some more hardwood flooring. And then we will sort how much more... We still have 41 stone brick wall. So we could sort the... walls of the staircase out. Jaflu's sleeping outside the storage room. He's sleeping outside the storage room, which is also outside his shop. Hardwood flooring. We're going to need a lot. I'm going to make 150 hardwood flooring, which is a crazy amount to be using. I mean, I'm doing all this. I do not know how often I'm actually going to go down here, but it's a nice thing to do. Even though I may never go down here, but, you know, it's cool. It's a cool thing to have. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to just do this blocks. Right. Hardwood flooring. And then we can place a flooring in. And I think eventually we're going to have to try and get some power down here. Which should be fun. I'm not sure how we're going to get power underground, but it'll have to be clever placements of utility poles if we do manage it. Because I'm thinking we can use... If we can power the water wheel, we can then use utility poles to power the whole underground area, so we can have lights in there. That seems like a good idea. Let me keep going along here, and then, yeah, this will probably be the last thing we do for the stream, I think. It's just going to be finishing the hardwood flooring. I'm hoping I've got... Yeah, I've still got plenty left. Because I'm well aware that, like, this corridor is quite long. Okay, so we just need to place this all along here. And then, oh, yeah, we need to do the stone brick wall as well in the staircase. Just so the job's as complete as we can make it today. I think that's the plan. We will try and get this as completed as we can do today. And then we can keep going back to it, clearing out more and more white rock in the corridors, adding extra doors in so we can have extra ways into the museum, because you can go into the museum through other areas, I think. Let me put that down there. And then we will do this. There we go. Oh, Gumi's come down to see what's going on. Oh. Me look for a bit more down. There we go. And... oh, we can clear this out, because this is not... couple ideas for letting your tunnel maybe... for lighting your tunnel maybe. You could use some shell lights if you could get electricity or maybe candles, and have a fire Pokemon follow you through there, lighting them up one by one. Yeah, that could work. I'm thinking to get electricity down here, if we were to use the water wheel nearby, we could hopefully put some utility poles in the ground to maybe link it up. If not, I think candles would be the way to go. Because I could always bring Charmander down, because with it being just a long corridor, they should light it up pretty quickly. So, that, yeah, I like the idea there. Okay. So let me pick up all these so that I can do this wall here. And can I break... I think I can break these blocks. Oh, hang on. I need to be careful. I don't want to break excess blocks. Okay. Oh, there's only one extra. Okay. That's fine. Right. And we will see if we have enough. We'll see if we are actually going to have enough of the stone brick. I'm not sure we are going to have enough, but we'll see. Because, I mean, it's not too big. Like, the bit that we've got left isn't too long, so... we should be okay, I think. If not, I think we'll just be a couple short. But I will do... once we run out of this, I will do the rest off camera. Just because... I will need to get more brick. Because I don't think any more Pokemon have got some. Unless Charmander, I set more going. Which I may well have done. Oh no, our table, it's broken. But replace brick with table. Right. Oh, I've broken that. Right. Let me put this there. And then this is where the angles are a bit weird now because we're doing the top of the corridor. Okay. Yeah, that's all we've got. So it's pretty complete. So we do now, even though it's not fully done with the walls, but it's close. We have the museum here. So we have the museum here. And then we can go down here. And then we have this corridor that leads into this room here. Where we will eventually fill the wall with mysterious slates. I need to figure out how that works. So we can do that. And then you can either go through there, which I've cleared up there. Or you could go through here. And into the rest of the tunnels. Which can eventually lead you up here. Which takes you to the other exit out here. The other exit there. Which is quite cool. We can have many entrances and exits to our museum. And this gives us lots of space to work with. Because where there isn't anything interesting in any of the little rooms in the cave, we can put something interesting there. That's the idea. But I'm just going to get the last iron door that I have, I think. Oh, actually, no. We'll just make an iron door because it'll be quicker. I'm going to quickly make an iron door just to put on the entrance. How many copies? Yeah, just the one. We don't need many. You got one iron door, right. So I just want to stick this on the entrance to the mysterious slate room. Because I think I've made enough space for it. Yeah, there we go. So with that, I'm going to end the stream there, I think. So, thank you so very much for watching the stream. Thank you to everyone who has liked the stream and subscribed to the channel while we have been live. Much appreciated. we'll be live on Pokopia again next week. So please do look out for that. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.